Back to World Illuminator 11 and welcome to this general reading. That's what I'm really getting guidance to do today. So we are going to bring in 4 beautiful decks. We're going to see what messages are coming through for you. We've got the Angel Wisdom Oracle Tarot, the Angel Wisdom Tarot first, and then we've got the Journey of Love Oracle, Dream Cards, and spiritual messages from your spirit animals. So thank you, angels. What are the energies coming through for a general reading for everyone? General reading for everyone. Energies coming through. So we've got this card, we've got this one, and we've got one more here. Okay. And then thank you, angels. What messages are coming through? General reading for everyone from the Journey of Love Oracle. General reading for everyone. What messages are coming through? We've got this card and we've got this one. Okay, and then thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through for everyone from the dream cards? What messages are coming through for everyone from the dream cards? We've got this card and we've got this card here. Okay, and then thank you, angels. What spirit animals are coming through with a message for everyone as well today? What spirit animals are coming through with a message for everyone? What spiritual messages are coming through for everyone? Okay, and this one, and we've got one more here, or actually 2. Right, so let's see what this general reading is saying to you. So what messages, what energies have we got to start off with? So first card that we've got, this is the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is the card of self-love. You know, it is the card of really focusing on the self, putting all your energy on the self, you know, really, and your life, you know, the things that you're doing in your own life, self-care, you know, and what things that you eat and take in, and, you know, looking after your body, mind, and soul. And it is about really focusing on loving yourself, you know, and really putting your energy into the self in a way that you help yourself to really rise up in your own life. You know, that can also be in the things that you're doing in your life, you know, when it comes to your job, when it comes to whatever it is that you may be focused on, you know, that you're doing, whether it's your mission, you know, things that are there to help you as well in terms of building abundance for the self, really living your life and enjoying the things that you do, you know, focusing on your passions and the things that you love, and really, you know, also in the place where you are by yourself as a divine feminine, you are in your peace and you are loving life. You know, you are not in the place whereby, you know, you're constantly wishing that life was different. You're constantly, obviously you have dreams, but you're not constantly in a place where you feel sad and lonely. You know that you're never alone. You know that things are moving forward, you know, you're manifesting whatever it is that's meant to come into your life, and you enjoy that time to yourself. You know, you are in the place of feeling good and enjoying your solitude, as it says here, enjoying your solitude, enjoying your life, and just loving life. That's the energy that's really coming through here for the divine feminine. So it's such a powerful card to come through. The other card that came out is ego. And this card is really a message and a reminder to really sort of, you know, if there are things in your life that you feel like you're trapped in, if there are things in your life that, or situations or things to do with other people, habits, certain things that are holding you back in your life, it's time to break free from that. That's the message that's coming through. Break free from that and really focus on loving the self. You know, whatever it may be, you have the power to break free. Whatever it may be, you have the power to release it so that you find your freedom, you find your peace. You know, it's like the illusion of feeling trapped in the situation, but the truth is you have the power to change your situation. All you have to do is break free and take off that blindfold, and you'll be able to see the way forward. So this is the message that's really coming through. Whatever is stopping you from finding peace, or whoever is stopping you from finding that joy in your life, it's about releasing those things from your life, and getting out of feeling trapped in that situation so that you can be able to move forward. That's the big message that's really coming through for you here. And when you do that, you find that you are more in the place of finding that self-love and feeling good in yourself, and really just loving life. You start to love the life that you are living because you are releasing what's not serving you. The other card, the energy that came out for you, is the Six of Wands. And this is the card of making wise choices. This is the card of victory. This is the card of being recognized for the hard work that you're putting in on yourself. And what I feel you're being shown with this reading so far is that the more you release the things that are holding you back, the more you are loving yourself, the more you will be victorious or successful in the things that you're doing. And the more you'll be recognized by your angels, by the universe, that you are moving forward, you're raising your vibration, you're not feeling trapped in your own fear, you're not holding yourself back because of fear or because of other people or situations in your life. You are free from all those things. And that freedom, that peace, that joy within yourself helps to raise your vibration, coming from the place of love as well. It helps to raise your vibration, and it results in you being able to attract and bring in the things that you dream of. But you have to free yourself first from everything that is holding you back. And the more you do that, the more you are finding that victory in your life, the more you start to see things moving forward and you're feeling good, and things start to work out even more for you. So release the fear, focus on self-love, put all your energy on the self, and then you start to see things shifting in your life. That's the big message that's coming through. And you'll be recognized for that hard work that you've been putting in on yourself and in your life, and the doors that opening for you. Doors to those dreams that you have, to that life that is truly meant for you. So that's what's really coming through. And I feel that they are, if you're watching this, you're probably in that place where you've been releasing a lot of things, you're loving the self, and you are seeing those doors open. You're seeing shifts in your own life in a really positive and powerful way. And if it's something that you need to do for the self, that's the message coming through. Release whatever is holding you back, and you will start to see changes and things happening for you. So really powerful cards coming through there. Okay, the next card that has come out, we've got here contemplation. And, this card is really a card about you taking the time for the self. This is about taking the time to just be, taking that time for meditation or contemplation, reflection, just really sort of being in that place of really taking the time to connect deeper within. That's what I feel this message is about. And, the more you're doing that as well, the more that will help you on your own path. It will help you to get to know, to connect deeper with the light of your soul, to really get to know the self, to really connect with the self deeper. So that's the message coming through. Make time for that contemplation, during your time to the self or solitude. Always ensure that you're making that time for connecting within. That can even be through journaling, just really connecting deeper without the sort of noise of the outside world. The other card that has come out for you is Sweet Soul Rising. So such a beautiful card to come through here. And what I feel you're being shown is that, the more you release whatever has been holding you back, that really helps you to feel that deeper connection to your soul. It's like your sweet soul it's like your soul is rising, and you can hear the messages and the guidance, and also the direction you're being guided to go forward in, because you're no longer held back by the fear. You're no longer held back by situations in your life or people in your life. You are hearing the messages of your soul, and the more you're loving the self, the more you're making time for reflection and contemplation, time for going within, you will feel your sweet soul rising. It's like your soul coming up to lead the way, and your higher self leading the way rather than the ego leading the way and bringing you all sorts of fear and stopping you from doing the things that you are being guided to do. So make that time to connect deeper with your soul, and you will feel your soul rising in leading you every step of the way. This is also a message to listen to your intuition, to the guidance that you're receiving from within. And then the messages that have come out from the dream cards. So we've got here, you don't need to explain or justify what you know to be true in your heart. This is your life, your journey. Enjoy every fabulous moment. So, such a beautiful message. You don't need to try and explain yourself or justify what you know to be true in your heart or what is right for you. What is right for you may not be right for another person. Other people may not understand it. You don't need to try and explain yourself to anyone. Remember, this is your life and your journey. Live your life the way that you're wanting to live it. That is by living by your own inner truth. That will be your sweet soul rising, your soul rising to show you the way of how you're meant to live your life in your authenticity. So you're being asked to live your life. You don't have to be waiting for anyone or doing things a certain way or trying to listen to other people. This is your life, your journey. Enjoy every fabulous moment. You don't have to wait for yourself to enjoy life when someone else comes into your life. Do it now. That's the big message coming through. And your soul is rising to help you to do that, to help you to be able to live the life that you truly came here to live. The other message is, don't try to control things. It will take you further away from your inner wisdom. Calm down and listen to your heart. Your subconscious is always working towards your best interest. So this is a powerful message. Again, sweet soul rising, your subconscious is guiding you. That's for you to work, to be able to move towards your best interest. That's the guidance from within that I was talking about. Listen to the guidance that comes from your soul when it rises to speak to you. And you can hear it when you make more time for contemplation, more time for just being, and enjoy the time of solitude and listen. You'll be able to hear the guidance to help you to where you're meant to be. So don't try and control things. It will take you further away from your inner wisdom. Just be and listen and flow. The message is to flow. Calm down and listen to your heart. Your heart is always guiding you. When your heart is guiding you to go a certain direction, go ahead and do that. It's coming, it's your inner truth. Follow your heart. And when you do that, you will actually find that you enjoy every moment of your life. So really beautiful cards coming through there. And then the animals that have come out. So first of all, we've got the stork. And the stork is saying to you, trust your intuition. The view from above can help you see what was concealed from you until now. So again, that message of trusting your intuition, your intuition is guiding your soul, guiding you. Trust your intuition. And then we also have here the sheep that has also come out. And it says, your generosity is the source of your wealth. By sharing, you receive even more. So it's also a reminder for you to share. And you start by being generous and sharing, but you start by being generous to the self, by giving to the self, giving yourself the love, the time for the self. What you do for yourself is what you can then do for others. You give to yourself, you fill up your own cup, then you can be in a place to be generous and giving to others as well. But, the more you are generous and giving, that opens up for you to be able to receive. The universe gives the more you are in the place of giving as well. So by sharing, you receive even more. And then we've got the panda. And the panda is saying to you, trust the divine timing. Everything will enter your life at the right time. So whatever it is that you are desiring, remember you're being noticed by the universe and being seen for all the hard work that you're putting in. Just keep trusting. The things that you are desiring, they will enter your life at the right time. God knows what is best for you. God knows the time that the things that are meant for you are meant to come in. Don't lose heart. Don't lose hope. Just know that the time will come. So trust the divine timing of your life. And then to finish off, you've got the squirrel. And the squirrel is saying to you, don't miss your present moment because you're yearning for the future. This moment is the beginning of everything. So you're being reminded to not miss this moment. This is where your life is. Your body is always in this moment. You can lose yourself in the mind, in the future or the past, but you are missing out on this life right now. So don't miss your present because you're yearning for your future. We can be there hoping, wishing that things were different, things would be like this, and you're yearning for that future, for that person to be in your life, for all these things to happen, but you're missing out on this present moment. The life that you're living right now, this is your life, your journey. Enjoy every fabulous moment. And this moment is the beginning of everything. The more you're present, the more you're loving life, the more you're in the higher vibration and feeling good and loving yourself. That is what opens the doors for those things that you are desiring. The higher your vibration in this present moment, the more you're listening to your soul that is rising and speaking to you and guiding you in this present moment. That is going to open the doors to the life that you are dreaming of. So it is the beginning of everything. So really beautiful messages and guidance coming through. I hope you have an amazing day. Sending you all so much love.